And this episode is sponsored by Juicy Crab, also known as my absolute favorite seafood seasoning right now. You can grab yours via the link in my description box. Please give it a try. It is absolutely phenomenal on seafood boils. I've used it on my king crab leg episode as well as my lobster roll episode. This stuff is good on everything, guys. I even used it in my seafood stuffing, and man, I just can't say enough about it. So grab yours today via the link in my description box. You can hit their website. It's super easy to check out, as you can see right here, and it's up to 36% off right now. So don't waste any time. Go ahead and visit the website, order your Juicy Crab seasoning, and make delicious seafood at home. Make yourself a seafood boil after the holidays. And just know, when people think seafood, they think Juicy Crab. What's up, guys? Welcome back. With the new year rolling in, I know everyone is looking for some quick and easy meal prep options, and today I'm going to show you how to make this chicken bacon ranch casserole. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell to enable notifications as well. All right, guys, meet me in the kitchen. Let's make it happen. Today we're making this chicken bacon ranch casserole. It's super easy and it has a little bit of everything in there. It's really truly a one-pot meal or one-pan meal, whatever you want to call it. And to make it even easier, we're using this rotisserie chicken that we got from the supermarket on sale for $5. You really can't beat that. We're just going to shred that and chop the meat up and add that to the party. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and wash our potatoes. For my keto or low carb folks, you can skip the potatoes and use cauliflower for this recipe. But for the rest of us, we're just going to go ahead and throw in a couple potatoes. So once you rinse them off, we're going to go ahead and dry them with some paper towels. Make sure you give them a good scrub to get all the dirt and whatnot off of there. We're going to leave the skin on for these. There's lots of nutrients in the skin, but if you're not a fan of potato skin, then by all means go ahead and peel them up. But personally, I like potato skin, so we're going to leave that on. Just make sure they're nice and clean like so. Then we're going to take out a nice sharp knife and cut these potatoes into bite-sized pieces. As always, there's really no right or wrong way to do this, guys. Do whatever is comfortable for you, but you do want them to be about equal in size. That way they all cook at the same rate. We are going to parboil these potatoes or pre-cook them. That way they get nice and tender when we throw them into our casserole. So first things first though, we got to cut them into equal size, bite-sized pieces. As always, guys, the specific measurements and ingredients are provided for you in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Once our potatoes are prepped, we're going to add them to a pot, cover them with water by about 2 inches, and then bring them up to a boil for about 6 to 8 minutes, or until they start to get tender, and then we're going to dry them up. We've already gone ahead and prepped our rotisserie chicken. That's super simple. Just take the skin off, remove the bone and cartilage. We're going to prep an onion and a few cloves of garlic as well. You can use minced garlic or, the jarred garlic paste that you guys see me use all the time. Also, any of that will work fine here. Now we're just going to dice this garlic up. Super easy recipe, guys. Let me know what other casseroles or one-pot dishes you guys want to see. We're going to go ahead and do some healthy meal prep stuff as well here soon on the channel. Since it's January, I know everybody has their New Year's resolutions in place. I do also have a few healthy recipe ebooks on the website for anyone on a weight loss journey. I'll link to that in the description box as well. So as you can see, we've gotten all our prep work done and out of the way. Here are the cheeses we're using. We got some parmesan, some colby jack, of course my favorite garlic and herb Boursin cheese. If you haven't tried that yet, that stuff is good in pretty much everything. Now, my friends, we're going to fry up some bacon. This step is optional for my pork patrol out there. If you don't want to eat any bacon or pork, you can use turkey bacon for this or beef bacon, or just leave the bacon out altogether. But then, of course, it wouldn't be chicken bacon ranch. But do whatever floats your boat. We're going to fry up about 5 pieces of bacon here. Once it gets pretty much cooked all the way through, we're going to go ahead and remove it to a paper towel to let it drain. Into that bacon fat, we're going to add our onion and green onion. Give that a mix. That bacon fat's going to add tons of flavor to the party. If you're trying to cut back on calories or fat, you can drain off the bacon and just use a little avocado oil, which is a little bit of a healthier option there. We just want to saute these down until the onions get nice and tender. After a few minutes, we're going to go ahead and add in that garlic that we diced up earlier. Your house is going to be smelling absolutely amazing. Few things in the world smell better than bacon fat with onions and garlic. There we go. We're just going to sweat that down, and then we're going to start to season this up. As you can see, I'm going to go ahead and hit this with a little bit of my hot AP seasoning. If you haven't tried this flavor yet, you can get it via the link in my description box. There's a discount code waiting for you there as well. Basically just a blend of salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder, a little cayenne and jalapeno pepper as well. Once those onions are nice and soft, we're going to add in 1 or 2 cups of partially defrosted frozen broccoli. You can use fresh broccoli for this as well, but frozen is always a little bit easier for me, and I had some in the freezer, so that's what we're going with. We're just going to saute that down, let the broccoli start to defrost. That way it doesn't get too mushy when we put it in our casserole. We've already drained off our potatoes. Now we're gonna add all those veggies to that same pot with the potatoes and give that a good mix. And we're just gonna mix all of our ingredients in this pot before we transfer that to our casserole dish. So there is our rotisserie chicken. Gone ahead and added our sour cream and our 1 block of Boursin garlic and herbs. Again, another quick reminder, guys, that all the specific measurements and ingredients are provided for you in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. You could add a little ranch dressing here as well, but again, we're trying to cut back on a few calories, so we're just gonna use a little bit of the seasoning mix instead. But a little ranch dressing here would work also if you wanna get crazy. There we go, season it to taste, and then we're gonna start adding in our shredded cheese and our bacon, of course. Now we have our chicken bacon ranch casserole with a little bit of broccoli, cause health. Oh man, this is gonna be good. I can't wait for you guys to try this recipe, packed with flavor. At this point, you wanna go ahead and season it to taste. Once you get all your ingredients mixed and combined, you just wanna fold everything together until you see that everything is evenly distributed. And then we're gonna transfer that to our 9x11 casserole dish. We're gonna preheat our oven at 375 degrees. Smooth everything out, and then we're gonna top it with a little bit more cheese, because why the hell not? This is gonna be so good, guys. Hitting it with a little bit more seasoning right on top, a little AP seasoning, a little ranch seasoning. And then we're gonna top it with our favorite blend of cheese. For me, that's a little Colby Jack that melts beautifully. It's gonna give me a nice little cheese pull at the end. And it tastes good, so that's always good. There we go. Now we're gonna transfer this to the oven. It's gonna bake for about 20 minutes or so until the top is brown, bubbly, and beautiful, like you see right here. We gotta hit it with a little fresh chopped parsley for a pop of color, and so you guys can click on that thumbnail, because casseroles tend to not be that pretty anyway. Brace yourself for a trademark money shot, my friends. I think I got a cheese pull on the way for you, and then we're gonna plate this up and get ourselves a taste test. Say it with me, guys. Looking good. Here's that cheese pull I promised you. Melted to perfection. This reheats exceptionally well too, guys. Great meal prep option. You can throw this in the fridge or last you several days. You can eat this, reheat it. Perfect for lunch or dinner. Hell, I ate it for breakfast once or twice too. A little bit more fresh chopped parsley. Going in for the taste test. Let's see what we got. And that, my friends, is a fork drop casserole recipe. Make sure you give your boy a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell to enable notifications. And as always, thank you for your support.